All right. Howdy, y'all. All right. Here we go. Let's continue on in Matthew 17. And after 6 days, Jesus took Peter and James and John, his brother, and brought them up into an high mountain out of the way, and was transfigured before them. And his face did shine as the sun, and his clothes were as white as the light. And behold, there appeared unto them Moses and Elias, talking with him. Then answered Peter and said to Jesus, Master, where is good being for us? Master, here is good being for us. If thou wilt let us make here 3 tabernacles, one for thee, and one for Moses, and one for Elias. While he yet spake, behold, a bright cloud shadowed them. And lo, a voice out of the cloud said, This is my dear Son, in whom I delight. Hear him. And when the disciples heard that, they fell flat on their faces and were sore afraid. And Jesus came and touched them and said, Arise, and be not afraid. Then lift they up their eyes, and saw no man but Jesus only. And as they came down from the mountain, he charged them, saying, See that ye show this vision to no man, till the Son of Man be risen again from death. And his disciples asked of him, saying, Why then say the scribes that Elias must first come? Jesus answered and said unto them, Elias shall first come and restore all things. And I say unto you that Elias is come already, and they knew him not, but have done unto him whatsoever they lusted. In likewise shall also the Son of Man suffer of them. Then his disciples perceived that he spake unto them of John Baptist. And when they were come to the people, there came to him a certain man, and kneeled down to him, saying, Master, have mercy on my son, for he is frantic, and is sore vexed, and of times falleth into the fire, and oft in the water. And I brought him to thy disciples, and they could not heal him. Jesus answered and said, O generation, faithless and crocked, how long shall I be with you? How long shall I suffer you? Bring him hither to me. And Jesus rebuked the devil, and he came out. And the child was healed even that same hour. Then came his disciples secretly and said, Why could not we cast him out? Jesus said unto them, Because of your unbelief. For I say, verily unto you, if ye had faith as a grain of mustard seed, ye shall say unto this mountain, Remove hence to yonder place, and he should remove, Neither should anything be impossible for you to do, but this kind goeth not out but by prayer and fasting. While they passed the time in Galilee, Jesus said unto them, The Son of Man shall be betrayed into the hands of men, and they shall kill him, and the third day he shall rise again. And they sorrowed greatly. When they were come to Capernaum, they that were wont to gather poll money came to Peter and said, Doth your master pay tribute? He said, Yea. And when he was come into the house, Jesus spake first to him, saying, What thinkest thou, Simon? Of whom do the kings of the earth take tribute, or poll money? Of their children, or of transgressors? Peter said unto him, Of strangers. Then said Jesus unto him again, Then are thy children free? Are the children free? Then are the children free. Nevertheless, lest we should offend them, go to the sea and cast in thine angle, and take the fish that first cometh up. And when thou hast opened his mouth, thou shalt find a piece of 12 pence, that take and pay for me and thee. The same time the disciples came unto Jesus, saying, Who is the greatest in the kingdom of heaven? Jesus called a child unto him, and set him in the midst of them, and said, Verily I say unto you, except ye turn and become as children, ye cannot enter into the kingdom of heaven. Whosoever therefore shall submit himself as this child, he is the greatest in the kingdom of heaven. And whosoever receiveth such a child in my name receiveth me. But whosoever offend one of these little ones which believe in me, it were better for him that a millstone were hanged about his neck, and that he were drowned in the deep of the sea. Woe be unto the world because of evil occasions. It is necessary that evil occasions be given, nevertheless, woe be to that man by whom evil occasion cometh. Wherefore, if thy hand or thy foot give thee an occasion of evil, cut him off and cast him from thee. It is better for thee to enter into life halt or maimed, rather than thou shouldest, having 2 hands or 2 feet, be cast into everlasting fire. And if also thine eye offend thee, pluck him out and cast him from thee. It is better for thee to enter into life with 1 eye than having 2 eyes to be cast into hell fire. See that ye despise not one of these little ones, for I say unto you, that in heaven their angels behold the face of my Father, which is in heaven. Yea, and the Son of Man is come to save that which is lost. How think ye, if a man had 100 sheep, and one of them should go astray, will he not leave 99 in the mountains, and go and seek that one which is gone astray? If it happen that he find him, verily I say unto you, he rejoiceth more of that sheep than of the 99 which went not astray. Even so, it is not the will of your Father in heaven that one of this little one should perish, that one of his little ones should perish. Moreover, if thy brother trespass against thee, go and tell him his fault between him and thee alone. If he hear thee, thou hast won thy brother. But if he hear thee not, then take with the one or two, that in the mouth of 2 or 3 witnesses all sayings may stand. If he hear not thee, tell it unto the congregation. If he hear not the congregation, take him as an heathen man and as a publican. Verily I say unto you, whatsoever ye bind on earth shall be bound in heaven, and whatsoever ye loose on earth shall be loosed in heaven. Again I say unto you, that if 2 of you shall agree in earth in any manner, in any manner thing whatsoever they shall desire, it shall be given them, if in my Father which is in heaven. For where 2 or 3 are gathered together in my name, there am I in the midst of them. Then came Peter to him and said, Master, how oft shall my brother trespass against me, and I shall forgive him? Forgive him. Shall I forgive him 7 times? Jesus said unto him, I say not unto thee 7 times, but 70 times 70 times. Therefore is the kingdom of heaven likened unto a certain king, which would take accounts of his servants. And when he had begun to reckon, one was brought unto him, which ought him 10,000 talents. But when he had not to pay, the Lord commanded him to be sold, and his wife, and his children, and all that he had, and payment to be made. The servant fell down and besought him, saying, Sir, give me respite, and I will pay it every whit. Then had the Lord pity on the servant, and loosed him, and forgave him the debt. The same servant went out and found one of his fellows, which ought him 100 pence, and laid holds on him, and took him by the throat, saying, Pay that thou owest. And his fellow fell down and besought him, saying, Have patience with me, and I will pay thee all. And he would not, but went and cast him into prison, till he should pay the debt. When his other fellows saw what was done, they were very sorry, and came and told unto their Lord all that had happened. Then the Lord called him and said unto him, O evil servant, I forgave thee all that debt, because thou prayedst me. Was it not meet also that thou shouldest have had compassion on thy fellow, even as I had pity on thee? And his Lord was wroth, and delivered him to the jailers, till he should pay all that was due to him. So likewise shall your heavenly Father do unto you, if ye will not forgive with your hearts each other to his brother their trespasses. Chapter 19. And it followed, when Jesus had finished those sayings, he gat him from Galilee, and came into the coasts of Jewry beyond Jordan, and much people followed him, and he healed them there. Then came unto him the Pharisees to tempt him, and said to him, Is it lawful for a man to put away his wife for all manner of causes? He answered and said unto them, Have ye not read how that he which made men at the beginning made the man and the woman? Women's also. Oh, women's and, sorry. And he said unto them, Have ye not read how that he which made man at the beginning made them man and women, man and women, man and woman. Sorry. At the beginning made them man and woman, and said, For this thing shall a man leave father and mother and cleave to his wife, and they twain shall be one flesh. Wherefore now are they not twain but one flesh. Let no man therefore put asunder that which God hath coupled together. Then said they to him, Why did Moses command to give unto her a testimonial of divorcement, and to put her away? He said unto them, Moses, because of the hardness of your hearts, suffered you to put away your wives, but from the beginning it was not so. I say therefore unto you, whosoever putteth away his wife, except it be for fornication, and marrieth another, break wedlock. And whosoever marrieth her which is divorced doeth commit adultery. Then spake his disciples to him, If the matter be so between man and wife, then is it not good to marry? He said unto them, All men cannot away with that saying, but they to whom it is given. There are chaste which were so born out of the mother's belly, and there are chaste which be made of men, and there be chaste which have made themselves chaste for the kingdom of heaven's sake. He that can take it, let him take it. Then were brought to him young children, that he should put his hands on them and pray, and his disciples rebuked them. Jesus said unto them, Suffer the children, and forbid them not to come to me, for unto such belongeth the kingdom of heaven. And when he had put his hands on them, he departed thence. And behold, one came and said unto him, Good master, what good things shall I do that I may have eternal life? He said unto him, Why callest thou me good? There is none good but one, and that it God. And that it God. And thou wilt enter into life, keep the commandments. He said, Which? Excuse me, sorry. Forgive me. And Jesus said, Thou shalt not kill. Thou shalt not break wedlock. Thou shalt not steal. Thou shalt not bear false witness. Honor thy father and mother, and thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. The young man said unto him, I have observed all these things from my youth. What have I more to do? Jesus said unto him, If thou wilt be perfect, go and sell that thou hast, and give it to the poor, and thou shalt have treasure in heaven. And come and follow me. When the young man heard that, saying, He went away mourning, for he had great possessions. Jesus said Jesus said them unto his disciples, Verily I say unto you, a rich man shall with difficulty enter into the kingdom of heaven. And moreover, I say unto you, it is easier for a camel to go through the eye of a needle than for a rich man to enter into the kingdom of heaven. When his disciples heard that, they were exceedingly amazed, saying, Who then can be saved? Jesus beheld them and said unto them, With men this is impossible, but with God all things are possible. Then answered Peter and said to him, Behold, we have forsaken all and have followed thee. What shall we have therefore? Jesus said unto them, Verily I say unto you, that ye which have followed me in the second generation, when the Son of Man shall sit in the seat of his majesty, shall sit also upon 12 seats, and judge the 12 tribes of Israel. And whosoever forsaketh house or brethren or sister or father or mother or wife or children or livelihood for my name's sake, life, I think that's livelihood, for my name's sake, the same shall receive an hundredfold and shall inherit everlasting life. Many that are first shall be last, and the last shall be first. We'll continue in chapter 20 another time. If it's the Lord's will, be blessed.